Look at this handsome double. Very pretty. Tournament vlog. It's been a while since I've actually been to local, so I haven't been able to do these much. But game one, round one, managed to win. Faced off against Mathmex. Game one, Rivalry of Warlords is a very annoying card, but it's a floodgate that's legal, so you gotta find a way to deal with it. Thankfully for me, after he negated so many of my fusion summons with like Dimensional Barrier and like Ash Blossom and whatnot, I was finally able to get a Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer and dealt with that and was able to just go up a little bit and get the win. Game two, and okay, but I didn't side for game two. I didn't side for going second, I should say. So it was a bit of a long one. Like any time I thought I was getting an out, he had a pretty good answer. Again, Rivalry of Warlords did pretty good work against me. Wasn't able to kind of go off, and then finally when I thought I was able to get a fusion summon going, he was able to stop it. And then from there I just went to game three. Game three opened pretty decently. I was like trying to set up for a branded expulsion play. He evenly matched me. So I got rid of everything except the one card that I knew destroys Mathmex, which was there can only be one. Tikaboo is a jerk of a card, and that is what basically won me the game. Because, I had a decent amount of hand traps, just could never get enough lethal out there, so Tikaboo basically just stunned them. You couldn't really do much, and yeah. Tikaboo, pretty awesome card, and to that, I say, hey, good counter for getting Rivalry earlier, so 1-0. Let's see how the rest of the day goes. Holy cow. Alright, quick update. Wasn't able to get one for round two because we went to time. But game one and round two, to put an analogy, I ran into a rake because I thought, yeah, I'm going to bring out Plasma and then I'm going to send out Destiny Hero Dark Angel on his field. And he won't get access to spell cards or monster effects. Forgetting that when Dark Angel is on my opponent's field and I have Plasma, their effects get negated. So I deserve to lose that one. Game two, managed to bring out Masquerade and then destroy Phoenix Enforcer. Basically just control his field, negate the Griffin or force the Griffin to negate Imperm. So we did pretty sick stuff there. Game three, though, we went to time and he dogwooded me. So I wasn't able to kind of bring out anything to overcome how much life points he was gaining. I should have just settled for a tie at that point, but he played it in response to whenever I activated my branded opening. Sorry. Took me a while to think of that. And so ended up losing that one. Round three, went up against Sky Striker. Finally managed to overcome Strikers. They've been just beating me down pretty decently. Game one, he took basically mined until he got all his stuff out and basically was able to clear my board with spells and everything. Game two, I almost got the branded expulsion play out on him, but he got rid of the target in graveyard, so it happens. But I managed to overcome with that with Masquerade because he was basically trying to overcome it. He made a mistake leaving both of us without any monsters with Mystic Mine, so Mystic Mine destroyed itself, and I was able just to summon out the monsters to attack. Game three, my opening hand was branded opening. Branded opening, Shadow Mist, Crossout Designator, Called by the Grave, Harpy's Feather Duster. I just get a bunch of plays off to basically end on a whatchamacallit. Have a good night, Dustin. But I'm able to get out a bunch of plays to get out Sunrise, set Tikaboo down, and basically just kind of hold off on activating a bunch of my stuff until I know for sure I can get rid of the Mystic Mine. And then with a Poly in hand, or he ends on a Sky Striker Wind Garrel, Love you, Dustin.
Love you, Miguel. Time rules suck.
I feel that. And then, yeah, I'll make a quick update on round 3. I gotta go to round 4. Be right back. All right, so like I said, round 3, game 3. Basically, I'm sitting on an Elemental Hero Sunrise for like a good like 1 turn, just like waiting for him to play Mystic Mine, set a couple of things, and just leave his field empty. Because I've noticed that's one thing my opponent has been doing a lot when he's just like waiting for his perfect combination of cards, is to leave the empty field with Mystic Mine. So as long as I had the set and Twisters, I was like, regardless of what happens, I have plays here. I'm gonna activate this during the draw phase, and sure enough, he does that. So I activated during the draw phase. That way, like, if he had like any quick play spell cards during the end phase that he could still play, he can do it on my turn. And then from there, managed to go into a Mirror Jade, attack for a lot of damage. And yeah, he had like no comeback from that. So I managed to win game 3, round 3, and then round 4 played against Invoked. He super polyed me game 1, which I was like, oh no, but thankfully Mirror Jade still got its effect to blow up the field, so whatever he brought out was destroyed instantly. Like, he managed to get rid of my DPE and my Mirror Jade. I was impressed. I was like, oh shoot. But managed to kind of overcome that, just have the decent draws, and then round 2, he brings out Invoke Makaba, summons it out, and has like a face down spell trap card. I summon Despy and Tragedy, super poly that the Makaba way to go into Masquerade, and then he activates like a few cards where I'm able to chip away damage with Masquerade, I believe. Yeah, he called by the grave the Tragedy, so I wouldn't get more monsters. I had to hard normal summon the Tragedy to get out of it, but super poly's clutch. Did that, and then he yeah, so he activates that, and then he activates one of the Ghost Girls, the one that when a monster effect activates it, negates it, and if it leaves the field, I take burn damage. So he negates that because I'm trying to go into Rebellion to get a play. So I just end with Destroy Phoenix Enforcer and Masquerade. Boswick, love you, brother. So I managed to do that, and then I leave him down with 18, so he only has 3 moves left. Masquerade's a dick, isn't it? See? And then managed to win. So 3-1. We'll see if we finish 2nd or 3rd. But yeah, good local so far. All right. Vlog final standing. We finished 2nd. Our 1 loss was the person who won the whole tournament. And like I said, I only lost to him because time of the round. So, overall, this is probably the best the branded hero deck has worked out in a while. Lots of decent plays on my end. Getting the hang of it once again feels great. So yeah, I'll post an updated deck profile on it, kind of show you some of the differences I've made since the original one, what I've taken out, what I've put in, and kind of the thoughts behind it. The side deck has been updated. The extra deck is still incomplete. We're missing 1 last card, which came out too late for us to even get a reprint in the tin. So hopefully Guardian Chimera comes to us soon. But yeah, today, very good tournament results, and yeah, can't wait to I don't know if I'll be able to come to locals next week, but next blog will be the 2011 Tengu Plant format profile. I'll show you guys my deck that I'm going to take into it, and yeah, hopefully we have another good showing there. But talk to you guys later. Peace out.